Maize now as a country, we are paying around 5,500 shillings per bag. Why? It's because we don't have enough. As a country, we produce around 30 million.
Increasing, graduating it to 1,700, we moved from they can negotiate a better price for what they are buying, and they can negotiate a better price for what they are selling.
Why do we produce enough to serve the local need before we export? Because we spend around 150 billion every year so that they are able to earn incomes. So our focus here is productivity. I think Dr. T talked about. When you look at it, being able to make a hub where the farmers are able to access all other.
We believe we now have a solid opportunity to get it right.
For them to blend to other coffee from Bolivia and other countries. So we need to put our eyes on governance or societies. Wasingishu County will be able to supply this tonnage of maize. Lamu County is able to do this tonnage from them. Now, the other things like we talk about NHI and others, it is very easy to also help farmers. Every farmer
ministry or another entity that will regulate. So the
he says they should take a week. Maybe we could answer that one before to go through them as PS Hinga.
So we move to the pension area where you buy annuity and enjoy your amount to the very end. Also key to note within that period, the inflation to ensure that we get out from this inadequacy of contribution. He's an actuary, a trailblazer in investment and fund management.
We will request you to help us with a bit of regulations so that
start enable our farmers to sell pulp, and we make them competitive by the cost of production being low, so that we are competitive and global. So we have opportunities, we have agencies, we have talked to them, Kenya Seed, for us to be able to see manipulation. So as leaders, we impress them upon you to help us to structure this law.
Thank you very much. I think basically what Agustin, 300 almost and 30 billion. You know, when we talk about value addition, people think about very complicated things. A tea farmer on half an acre somehow can get his product to London. We not only give them power of the market. We have explained to you matters to do with agriculture and what we need to do with agriculture so that agriculture can lift our economy. And when we say agriculture, we mean from productivity. We have agreed that with appropriate intervention, we can increase our productivity without necessarily increasing the acreage of the land we are using under our agricultural activities. We have agreed with you on how agriculture is going to be used to stimulate and to spur our agro-processing, value addition, all the way to manufacturing and job creation. You now appreciate why UHC can become a reality in the shortest time possible, and the necessary interventions we have to do when it comes to reforming the National Health Insurance Fund and making sure that it works for everybody and leaves no Kenyan behind. You have heard here that every year 1 million Kenyans run the risk of being destitute because of illness. And that is why it is necessary for us to urgently reform the NHIF and roll out our universal health coverage plan, which we sold to the people of Kenya, and that is why they elected us. We've also agreed on what we need to do with our housing plan. You now understand better why this housing plan is not just about building houses. It's a whole concept of transforming communities and transforming our nation. getting the people in slums to live in decent habitat, making sure that we create more home owners than rent payers. We also ensure that through the housing plan, we also make millions of our young people to have jobs. We have desegregated the housing plan so that it also begins to create industry.